Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the ACC, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, second down now. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Cal's offense takes the field now. Well, the first job here, just hold on for football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Gonna run it. It's Williamson. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking for some space. It's Williamson. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Golden Bears looking to run some tempo here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He stays alive. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's got it. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Linebackers making some adjustments now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Baker. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the 1st down and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
As a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. Lining up to try the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's on the run, launches deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Got the first down, now looking for more. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the Golden Bears are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to throw for it on third and short. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
TCU 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a fumble. And the defense on the football.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the returner, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So California's offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On the run, it's Williamson. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here we go.
Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Come on, set.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, a reverse. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. On the toss play, runner moving left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it,